This will be a very sloppy video, though related to the more or less universal radio amplifier made with one field effect transistor and one NPN transistor, the BF245A or B or C, or the BF256. That's the field effect transistor here, and well, that is the other transistor, NPN normal bipolar silicon transistor. So I had to say, regarding this experiment, sort out all kinds of coils that I made in the past, and here you see quite a big bunch of them, and here you also see quite a big bunch of them. And well, I hope this video will be, say, kind of interesting, because of course, well, you can ask, what's this all about? Can we talk about inductance when you see these coils? And here are a few factory-made coils that I've always used in the past, etc., etc. My camera starts to blink, so it means that I have to stop. But anyway, the input coil, the tank circuit here, is of course responsible for the radio frequencies that you can receive. And with these coils here was a, say, a kind of higher inductance in the 100 microhenry up to 470 microhenry range. This is, for instance, a classic radio coil for AM, that is 800 kilocycles up to 1.6 megacycles. Anyway, with these coils you go to the lower frequencies, say from 800 kilohertz to 1.8 megahertz, and these are in a certain way shortwave coils. You can directly see it when you compare these coils with these types of windings to these ones. And very important to tell, I haven't showed it, that there is a ferrite rod inside. That ferrite rod here, for instance, makes the inductance of such a coil very substantially higher. So that with this coil, say 400 ape hair windings and this ferrite rod, we are, say, on the long wave range. But when you combine this ferrite rod with this coil here, for instance, this one, say, moving that ferrite rod in and out, giving the much lesser windings here, you are in a certain way in the 3 megahertz range. So, well, I hope it's interesting. Perhaps it is not very clear, but anyway, I've made some radio circuits in the past where I have showed this, and also talked about making a proper long wave radio amplifier. Receptor, that's what I mean, not an amplifier, but radio receiver. So with the help of this setup. Anyways, thanks for watching. I'm absolutely sure that this can confuse you when you see all these coils. But well, I'm sure about that. But anyway, for instance, this is the more or less ideal antenna coil for shortwave between 2 megahertz and 10 megahertz on that toilet roll here. So this is only a vlog showing, say, kind of important things that you can encounter when you want to work on that radio circuit that I've published not yesterday but the day before yesterday. It is that AM radio, and perhaps interesting to tell, it works the best from 800 kilocycles up to approximately 2 megacycles. When you want to go to higher frequencies, the quality factor of the antenna coil plays a very big role. So the quality factor must be very high when you want to receive radio stations higher than, say, 2.5 megahertz. 4 megahertz, 4.5 megahertz is, say, the absolute maximum frequency that such a circuit can bring. It's too simple for that. It has everything to do with the radio waves, the properties of the radio waves on those higher frequencies. Anyway, thanks for watching again. Pen over somewhat. Coils for the lower frequencies, say from 300 kilohertz up to 1 megahertz, and these coils go from, say, 1 megahertz up to approximately 4 or 3 megahertz. Well, that was everything to tell. Thanks for watching again. I hope it was a little bit, say, instructive. I don't want that when you make this circuit it fails. Anyway, time for, say, experiments.